What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you a review of the Nike Dunk Low Premium in this Tweed Corduroy colorway. So this is the second of two shoes as part of Nike's Tweed Corduroy pack. Releasing a couple weeks back here in Canada, these retailed for a price of $125 US or $165 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is Midnight Navy, Baroque Brown, Pale Ivory, and Ale Brown. And these release alongside the Air Force Ones that I also reviewed on my channel as well. So like I said in the Air Force One review, this entire pack has a very gentleman-like vibe to it, and it feels like I stepped right into a high-end men's suit shop. So you'll see there's a bunch of textures, materials on this shoe, which makes it a very fall and winter ready sneaker. So diving right into the details, on the toe box you can see this is covered in a navy blue colored corduroy. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this brown colored tweed, and just like the Air Force Ones, if you look real close, we have speckles of different colors, so every pair is going to be a little bit different. On the eyelets, it's reinforced with this additional stitching in this circular fashion, and then beneath this on the mid panel, we have more of that blue colored corduroy. Stitched on top of this, we have a brown corduroy swoosh, and then next to this, the side wings of the shoe, this is covered in a brown colored houndstooth textile, and then you'll see the top four eyelets, they're also reinforced with brown colored circular stitching. So this houndstooth layer covers the back end of the sneaker. Above this we have more blue colored corduroy, and the very top of the heel, this is covered in a brown colored wool, and we have Nike embroidered across in this cream color. In terms of laces, so these only come with one lace option, and they're a flat style lace done in this off-white or slightly cream color. Beneath this, the tongue is covered in that same blue colored corduroy that we saw earlier on the toe box, and on the very top we have this stitched down tag with Nike branding in navy blue. So the inner collar of the shoe, this is covered in this navy blue colored ribbed material, which gives it more of an elevated and premium feel. And then as far as the insoles go, so nothing special here, this is your typical foam lined Nike insole. It's covered in a navy blue finish on top, and pressed onto the heel we have the Nike logo. So the upper of these dunks, this sits atop a solid rubber cup sole, which is done in this off-white color. And then turning the shoe over to the bottom, the outsole here is done in this gum rubber finish, which was a nice added touch and a nice way to differentiate these dunks over the Air Force Ones. So we still have the same circular pivot point on the forefoot, and in the middle of the outsole we have the Nike logo. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these dunks. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most Nike Dunk Lows, so I'd recommend sticking true to size. My foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me perfectly. If you have a narrow, normal, or slightly wide foot, true to size should be fine for you, but if you do have a wide foot and you know that may be an issue for your shoes, then I'd recommend going up a half size for this pair. The length of the shoe was perfect, but I could see why some people, if you have a wider foot, you could have some issues around the toe box area right here. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other dunk. So unfortunately, it's really not that comfortable of a sneaker. This is very outdated technology and there's pretty much no cushioning within this shoe other than a wedge of foam that's encapsulated within this rubber cup sole. So on feet, it feels pretty flat, firm, and low to the ground. It's not going to be a very cushioned sneaker, but if you've worn dunks before, you know how they are. They're going to be okay for casual use. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, just like the Air Force Ones, I was very happy with. With such a variety of materials on this shoe, Nike really sourced some decent materials as far as a Nike sportswear product goes, and I was really happy with it. Everything from the corduroys, the tweeds, the wools, it all felt like it had a premium touch compared to your typical Nike dunk. For example, like the Panda dunks, which come with plastic-like leather, which is honestly terrible. So I was happy about the materials, and from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, pretty much it was the same thing. These were pretty much free of any major flaws. The panels were cut and stitched on consistently. The stitch job wasn't perfect. I thought it was a little bit worse than the Air Force Ones, but that could just be luck of the draw. So I think for the most part, if you guys buy these, you should be pretty happy with how these turn out. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up for you and I'll show you guys how these look. Overall, I love this tweed corduroy pack from Nike. It's so fall and winter ready, and when I wear these, I really feel like more of a sophisticated kind of guy, which is a testament to how well Nike executed the design, the color choices, and the material choices on this pack. Between this one and the Air Force One, while I'm a bigger Dunk fan, I actually think the Air Force Ones have the better color blocking. I like how they balance the brown on the toe box of the Air Force Ones with the navy blue wool on the back, whereas this one is a bit more muted, with this being more predominantly navy blue. Don't get me wrong though, this is still a fire pair, it's just a little bit more muted and a little bit more understated, whereas the Air Force Ones have slightly more pop, which I kind of prefer. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about these Nike Dunk Low Premiums in this tweed corduroy colorway? For anyone watching, did you also pick up a pair of these? Are you waiting maybe for these to go on sale? Or are you more of an Air Force One person? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. As usual, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on social media, on Instagram at esco8, on X or Twitter at sean.go spelled out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way. I appreciate you all for the continued love and support, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.